right, so hello everyone. Welcome if you are new, and welcome back if you love me. I love you too. We are here for a quick collective energy reading. I'm going to be using a deck of my own creation. This is my energy alignment deck. All right, see where the energy is. Now, because this is a collective message, I may or may not say certain signs as I read the tarot, as certain cards come out. It can be something going on with those specific signs in your chart, someone else's chart. It could also be the current energies that are going on in the present day, like the current cosmos, all right? But we're going to just kind of see what the collective is moving through, where the energy is, and get some insight. So whatever comes out, comes out. Spirit, take the wheel. What kind of energies are we working with, please, Spirit? Okay. So we've got self-compassion with condescending and maternal wounding in the reverse. We've also got responsive on top. Okay, so watch how you speak to yourself about yourself first, okay? Watch how you speak to yourself about yourself, not just out loud, like, oh my God, I'm so stupid. Like, watch how you talk about yourself out loud and inside your own head. Be very aware that you are on a learning curve, no matter where you are in life. If you're alive, you are learning. So always show yourself some compassion, because there's no guidebook yet. I'm gonna work on it. There's no guidebook yet on how to navigate energetically, spiritually through this life, okay? And we can get really down on ourselves sometimes, okay? We can diminish trust in our own self, and this energy is bringing that up, especially if we're trying to release maternal wounds, okay? If we're trying to release these maternal wounds. Remember that if you grew up in a household where your mother, whether she was or wasn't, doesn't matter, but if she perceived herself or her own energy to be diminished, or she expressed that she coulda, shoulda, woulda made different choices, right, in life, like, make sure that you're not following in the same shadow, that you're not replaying that energy out loud or in your own mind. All right. It also is an acknowledgement not to let other people talk down to you. The people in your life should talk to you as though you are an equal who can understand what they're trying to get across, right? What they're hoping to get across. If other people are talking to you like they need to spell it out with crayons all the time because you're beneath them, you are not as smart as them, you are not as quick as them, you are not fill in the blank as them, really question why you continue in a cycle around energies that diminish you. Show yourself some compassion and respond accordingly with your actions, okay? With your actions, not just your words, but your actions. Your actions have to back up your words. Don't let other people talk down to you, not even your parents, okay? Not even your parents. If you're a grown-ass adult making your own choices in life and you know what feels good to you and what doesn't, like, please don't let anybody tell you that what you're doing is stupid or foolish, or that what you want to do is stupid or foolish or a waste of time or a waste of money or a waste of whatever. Because at the end of the day, if the worst case scenario is you learn something beautiful about yourself and you elevate, then it was worth it. It was worth the choice, okay? So that's the energy right now the collective is dealing with. Being in self-compassion and letting go of condescending energies and maternal wounding. Also, recognize when you're talking down to someone else or being condescending to someone else, because if you're talking down to someone else, I promise you in the mirror, Spirit is talking down to you. Spirit is talking down to you because you are beneath Spirit's level. You're not in alignment, okay? If you are condescending to someone else, if you are being condescending and you think you are better than them, like, that person's just healing too. They're just going through their life journey too. Like, it's never actually in alignment to be condescending to anyone. So mirror check yourself, okay, if that is the case. What is the energies going on, Spirit, please? We've got Goddess of the Moon, which is fitting since this is actually being recorded the day after a full moon. We've got Journey and the Thinking Man. Interesting. Bottom of the deck is the World. So there could very well be a cycle that's closing, that the tides are changing, okay? That I'm being drawn to the fact that a crescent of this moon is lit in bright white. And that reminds me of White Moon Selene, which is actually Dharma. It's good karma. If some of you in the collective, whoever is catching this when they're meant to catch this, is thinking about closing a cycle and legit moving, because this person has bags packed. Okay? This person has bags packed. And is crossing a bridge. Maybe strong Cancerian energy in the chart, or Cancerian wounds that are healing, especially if you have certain fixed sign energies. That's Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. You can have strong fixed energy, strong Cancerian energy, or strong, and I'm getting Virgoian energy because she's carrying a lantern like the Hermit card. And Thinking Man is Mercurial, which is also Virgo energy. Could be Gemini as well. Okay. Could also be what's going on in those signs, right? Don't forget what's going on right now, aspecting in your own chart. What I'm feeling is if there's definitely a tide changing, something's completing or closing. And right now, the masculine energy within the self, within the collective self, is considering what is essentially a step forward, energetically or spiritually speaking. There's a shift happening, and it probably has a lot to do with the fact that Uranus was squaring the sun and moon during this past full moon. Regardless of whatever time you end up catching this message in divine time, it's going to hit everybody's chart when it's meant to hit their chart. There's definitely this vibration of traveling, especially because this individual here is also like on a dock. He's standing on a dock. He or she, they're cloaked, so I don't fucking know. Door to Spirit is under that. Yeah, there's a big step forward happening. Twos and ones may be significant, and fives. Because the 29 breaks down to 11, the 32 here breaks down to a 5, we got 5, 2 here, and then the 4, 6 breaks down to a 10, which is a 1. So if you're seeing synchronicities with 1s, 2s, and 5s, that may be significant for you to remember this message. It's almost like, because this card, the way the feminine energy, which is the heart space, is holding the lantern. The lantern is forward, and it's almost like taking one last look back and saying goodbye. Knowing that you're not going back. Knowing that you're not going back. Like, this is a complete cycle. The cycle's done. It's not just the closing of a book or the closing of a chapter, right? It is the closing of a book. It's not the end of the chapter. It's the end of the book. There's no going back to that story. Clarify the goddess of the moon for me, please, Spirit. Clarify the goddess of the moon for me, please. I feel like there's more. Yeah, we got the Fool. I'm telling you. The 9 of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. Yeah, journey. The 3 of Wands is journey. We've got journey. Like, 9 of Pentacles is very independent. So for those of you catching this in divine time that are in a relationship, you may seriously be considering going on your own. For those of you who are already single, I think Spirit's about to take you on a ride. An abundant ride. I think that Spirit's going to ask you to take a leap of faith. Might seem like a big risk, but I think if you take it, it's going to pay off. I think it's going to pay off big time. Almost like it's the beginning. You know, with the Fool energy, it's definitely the beginning. Clarify the journey, please. Whatever ended, something is very momentous moving forward, and it's something you're doing in sovereignty on your own. It's something you're doing for yourself. Got the Ace of Pentacles reversed with the Star reversed. What else? And the Queen of Cups. I think this is what the heart space is looking back at. And I think it's because there was a foundation that it wasn't stable, or it never took off the way that it coulda, shoulda, woulda, or that you had hoped. The foundation wasn't solid. And I think you're looking back because you know there's certain things left unhealed, and yet you're still being called to nurture yourself. because she's literally pouring the cup of water to her feet. She's watering herself. She's upright. The Star card here is pouring 2 cups out, and she's got her feet out of her 1 foot is showing. It's out of the water. It's sitting on top of it, but it's not in it like the Queen of Cups. See how different these energies are? I think if there were soulmates involved, that you were pouring out for them and not getting any love for yourself, not allowing for your own healing because you were maybe too focused on the healing of other people, I think that is shifting. I think you're about to take a self-love journey. Clarify the thinking man for me, please, Spirit. Four of Swords in reverse. I just feel like I just heard like a resurrection. So someone, it could either be you resurrecting your authentic self, thinking about doing something for yourself. With the Two of Pentacles, yeah, this is the contemplation. It could definitely be someone, if it's not you, it could be someone seriously thinking about coming out of what is essentially a ghosted state, because the Four of Swords typically is a funeral or a coffin. And we've got the Six of Pentacles. Someone may be wondering whether or not, if they come out of what is essentially a ghosted phase, if someone is going to help them. I think they're weighing the pros and cons. To be completely fair, I think that if they are thinking about moving forward towards someone, if they're coming out of a ghost state, especially if they feel like they're in a loveless place, the individual here is balanced, and I feel like they'll be willing to give if you're willing to learn, because this card here, the Sixth Pentacle, is being given by the lead in the card to the student. It's almost like a teacher-student dynamic. The Five of Pentacles is on the wall, so the abandonment of the Five of Pentacles has to go away in order for you to receive the Sixth Pentacle, which is it's like a charity. The Six of Pentacles is sometimes considered like a charity card. So someone may be offering, if you are willing to learn, right? If you are willing to be the student, they're going to offer you something charitable, okay? Where you can take what they're giving, what they're offering without repercussion or debt, okay? This is a freely given energy, but I feel like it's only if you're willing to learn. Only if they're willing to learn. I think that people looking to make a change, we've got the Magician on the bottom. Mercurial energy, Gemini, Virgo energy. I'm definitely feeling like someone is taking a leap forward, an energetic leap, and they may be willing to risk connecting to someone of a higher vibration in order to learn energy, to stay on the elevation path, right? The door to spirit that's beyond the closing of a cycle. We've got Gemini in energy. Really, the Ten of Pentacles is under that. So a home may be manifesting out of it, or a living arrangement. Because that's financial stability and partnership. It's sense of family. And it's a new beginning. So, I mean, what's manifesting is definitely a wonderful new beginning. Yeah, King of Pentacles is under that. It's a master manifestation. It comes with the elevation, the choice to take the leap of faith with the Fool card. The door to spirit leads to major financial abundance. Yeah, we've got Gemini, Virgo energy. We've got Uranian energy, right? That Uranus and Taurus I was talking about. And Arian energy. Jupiter is in Aries right now. So is Chiron. So there's a lot of healing going on. And Jupiter is getting mad close to Chiron. It's getting closer and closer. We've also got Aquarian energy. That's Saturn. And I feel like the hold, right? The hold of Saturn, especially because Saturn is edging its way towards Pisces. I feel like the hold of that grip that Saturn has on our perspective is releasing. That the healing is just about complete, right? That the healing is just about complete. Those are the main signs going on. Aquarius, Uranus as a planet, Aries, Gemini, Virgo. Potentially strong water sign energy too. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Lots of pentacles. If one foundation didn't work out, I definitely feel like another one is opening up. And it's much better suited for your actual authenticity. It's almost like someone was trapped in something that wasn't authentic and they've had to move forward from it. It wasn't fulfilling to the soul, a third party situation, third energy situation with someone who might be very fiery. It could have been something that had a very strong sexual draw or desire draw, a lust draw. But it left your spirit feeling really confused and stagnant. And it feels like there's nothing but fighting, like an opportunity was missed, which is probably why someone is thinking about making an effort towards moving forward, right? King of Swords is that Aquarian energy. They're seeing things differently because of the burden. Yeah, they're mastering their emotions. They're feeling a lot, and the Chariot is is pushing them forward. They're in their head right now. They're thinking. Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords. They may have been contracted to go through what is essentially a heartbreak because their healing was really slow. They needed to learn the truth in the heart about betrayal in order to reinvent themselves. They're learning about what betrayal is. This might be someone who has a difficult time not burning bridges with the right people. Like they might have a difficult time not doing that. They may have some reconciling, okay, of past things. If they're going to move forward, they may have to reconcile some things from their past and be willing to learn, right? They may need to be willing to learn. Especially because this witch energy is only present 3 times. They're all feminine and they're independent, sovereign, they're balanced and meditative, and they're in a position of teaching. This is a master manifester who understands the balance between as above and so below. They know, like, the people out there that connect with this energy collectively speaking. There are people, elevated people, earth angels, you name it, that are very spiritual and into all that quote unquote witchy stuff, that understand more about manifestation and energy than your typical person who thinks all this shit's hogwash. The people that laugh at tarot, the people that laugh at astrology, the people that laugh at setting intentions and moon rituals and candles and stuff. To them, it's all a bunch of hocus pocus. But, you know, those who would tag you or label you a witch are the ones that have to learn the most, because this world is magic. You know, it's crazy because I caught a meme the other day, and it said the burning of the witch proves that magic is real. Because if magic wasn't real and it was just a bunch of hocus pocus, why burn the witch? Why? This is a very mundane realm, but it has a very magical foundation. Magic being energy. Energy. Like, why do you think every time you see in movies or in pictures someone's casting some kind of magical whatever, or they're walking through a magic meadow or a magic forest and it's displayed as light? Pretty little flecks of light. It's energy. It's energy. You know, like, if you get rid of the labels, because I personally don't identify with the labels of it all, but if you can recognize that these energies are not a bunch of hocus pocus and there's some serious reality at the foundation of all of this, you know, spiritual stuff. The astrology, the tarot, the fact that I can give a personal reading. Like, thank you to Skag73 who reached out to me via email, because I had given her a personal reading when I did the Q&As the other day live on Facebook, or live on YouTube, the free ones. And she reached out to me, and I'm forever awestruck at the magic behind the universe, because she said, you know, Grace, everything you said absolutely came true, just like you said. And I get it all the time. Like, if the universe isn't magic and tarot isn't real and it's just a bunch of bullshit, how have I been doing it for over 20 years and without fail, still to this day, no one has ever told me I was absolutely wrong, ever. Ever. I've never been told that my reading was incorrect and didn't apply at all. Everything I've ever read. Every astrology chart I've read. People are blown away by how much I know about them when I look at their chart. If it's not real, if it's just a bunch of fucking hocus pocus, bullshit, woo-woo, whatever, you can't tell me with over 20 plus years experience that everything I know and do and practice is a bunch of woo-woo made up stuff. You can't. So for all of you out there collectively that need this reaffirming, especially if people are putting you down and you believe in tarot and you believe in astrology and you believe in the magic of crystals and herbs and alignment and the moon, you know, like, if you needed confirmation that you're on the right path and that you're not some dumb, stupid child, but you're a fucking teacher, that you are a sovereign in your own energy teacher, if you needed that confirmation, that you are on a very special journey with a door opening from spirit, that you are fucking magic and you are manifesting some awesome shit, like, if you needed that confirmation, like, you've got that confirmation. You've been on the right journey. The time is coming now. Maybe it would not have been divinely aligned had all of what you believed in happened earlier than it's happening now. Like, Spirit doesn't make mistakes. If this message is coming through now, it is the perfect fucking time to ascend your energy. And you don't even have to try. It's just happening because you're you. Because you're clued in. Because you actually connect and resonate to my channel. If I'm not a fucking living example, a living proof of universal law, an application of wisdom, like that you resonated to this fucking channel and these messages, that you've been following Spirit and found yourself at this message. I'll send you my blessings and support always, but honestly, you don't need them. You've already got them. Like, you're already in the divine's favor. Fuck, even if you don't feel like you are, you are not listening to this message by mistake. You're in favor with the divine. Whether you realize it or not yet. So, if you're contemplating a step forward, taking a leap of faith, like no risk, no reward. If you're thinking about taking a risk, fucking take it. Take it. Be prepared to learn or teach or both. Because you trust. Because you trust. Yeah. Be self-encouraging. Be encouraging to yourself. Love yourself. Be open to being affectionate and receiving affection from others. Like, offer a hug when you feel guided to offer one. And if someone is offering you a hug, then graciously accept. Physical touch is important, not just to receive, but to give. All the same. If you got kids, hug your kids. You can't fake love through a genuine hug. You just can't. The love felt is a different kind of real when you give a genuine hug to someone. Be welcoming. And allow yourself to be welcomed, okay? Allow yourself to be welcomed, especially if you're of the energy coming back from a ghosted state. Reconnecting with someone who is an energetic level or 2 or 3 above where you're at right now, because they're going to help you get on their level. They're going to help you get on their level. Don't be afraid to level up. Don't be afraid to level up. And if you can trust yourself as the teacher, don't be afraid to help someone else level up if you're guided to it. No matter how much fear tries to flood your psyche, if something in your gut, something in your chest is telling you that you are ready to teach, then accept humbly your role as a teacher. And never forget you're the student. Never forget you are forever the student. If you're alive here, you're learning, right? So I love you guys. I have faith this message caught you in divine time. My blessings and support are always with you. Don't forget to drop a like and leave a comment if you appreciate the message. All right. Share it out if you know someone who needs it. especially if they're into all that woo-woo witchy shit and you know they're on fucking point and get crap for it, okay? Because this is divine confirmation for them too, and you heard this message and thought of them for a reason. Fuck yeah, soul tribe. I love you all, and I will see you later. Bye.